Back now with a Portsmouth man on the mend after a crash that could have easily ended his life.
We've been covering this story for the past month now. The fiery crash happened back on January 17th on Effingham Street. It took several minutes for crews to get the driver out of that burning car. And a warning now, some of the video is very hard to watch. Here's 10 on your side's Nick Broadway.
We first told you about the fiery crash last month here at the intersection of Effingham and Lincoln Street in Portsmouth. Cell phone video of the car fire spread online, showing the driver was trapped inside for several minutes as first responders worked the scene. When we spoke with the wife of the victim, she demands answers from the city about why it took so long to get her husband out of the car.
You know how you rip tape from your arm with a whole bunch of hair? So just imagine ripping that tape off with your skin. And you don't have no skin. It's just raw.
About 1 month after the crash, Calvin Harris is recovering at home. You can see skin grafting done on his hands, arms, and on his back. He's looking at multiple months of recovery and occupational therapy.
This hand has a full range of motion, like as far as my wrist, but as far as my fingers. They said I should get it back within like 2-3 months.
Harris tells me he has no memory of the crash. Like many others, he saw a video on social media showing him trapped in the burning car for several minutes.
I didn't want to watch it, but I was just curious, that's all. But it was just like, wow. I don't remember it at all. Like even watching the snippet, it don't bring nothing back. 2 blood transfusions, staples, 2 surgeries, and this is it. This is what you got.
It could take 3 months for him to return to his job as a security guard at Churchland Academy Elementary School. His left arm is less burned than the other. Fortunately, he's left-handed. And the tattoo of his brother, who was killed in a shooting a couple years ago, still mostly intact. Harris loves football and coaches for teams in the area. He felt good enough to go back to coaching last weekend.
I'm the defensive coordinator, so I make up the plays and tell them what to do.
He's keeping a positive mental attitude, even in the face of a long recovery and medical bills into the tens of thousands of dollars. But they're getting help from family, friends, and the GoFundMe, which we'll post with this story on wavy.com. It's still not clear how or why Calvin crashed. In Portsmouth, Nick Broadway, 10 on your side.